If you feel that life is unfair, take a look at this short film. In this country, people are divided into classes at birth. Those with 3 stripes on their heads are the lowest caste. Those with 2 stripes can be treated like slaves and commanded at will. Those with 1 stripe are high above the rest and rarely seen by others. But on this day, a strange pair of twins was born in the hospital. One had 3 stripes, while the other had only 1. From that moment on, their destinies diverged completely. The 1-striped infant was cared for meticulously by the nurses, while the 3-striped child was left alone. No matter how much he cried, no one paid him any attention. Soon, the 3-striped child, Ah-san, grew up. He faced even more injustice. When walking on the street, he had to give way to the higher-ranked 2-striped individuals. As long as the 2-striped individuals were willing, they could command him at will. Ah-san had to bow his head and obey. So would escort the 2-bar child all the way to the VIP office. The scenes inside were something Ah-san had never seen before. Fortunately, in this world, meals were free, though there was only a single piece of meat patty filled with technology and brutality. Ah-san was still content. However, a 2-bar child had set his sights on Ah-san's spot. Ah-san could only bow and scrape to make way, then stand and finish his meal. Ah-san returned home dejected and disheartened. Suddenly, a soccer ball struck him on the head. At that moment, he had had enough. He wanted to get angry, but when he saw that the other person was a 2-bar child, Ah-san could only force a smile. Finally, he returned home. The day's ordeal had left him exhausted. He curled up in the corner in fear and fell into a deep sleep. In his dream, a mysterious figure appeared. If you feel that your current fate is unfair, then try someone else's fate. Saying this, the figure erased one of the bars on his head with an eraser. When Ah-san woke up, he found that he had truly become a 2-stripe, and in his hand was an eraser. A smile involuntarily curled up at the corners of his mouth. Walking down the street, he enjoyed the bows of the 3-striped people. He also enjoyed that VIP room he had never been to before, but here he discovered that the high and mighty 2-stripe was being trampled underfoot by the 1-striped people as a slave. Watching one after another sitting in comfortable chairs, being fed, massaged, and cared for, Ah-san felt deeply resentful. So he took out the eraser again and erased 1 line, instantly becoming a 1-line person himself. Then a-san strutting confidently, the 2-line people hurried over to greet him and escorted him to a comfortable chair. At that moment, he felt like an emperor receiving the kneeling worship of the 2-bar officials. The injustices of the past flashed through his mind like a slideshow. Everything he had lost before, he now intended to reclaim tenfold. But just as he was rejoicing, the tube suddenly dropped out, and in an instant, it sucked him and all the 1-bar officials inside. The other end of the tube led directly to the meat patties mentioned by the 3-bar officials.